I went to the movies last night and the theater was empty. This is the first time I've ever walked into a movie theater, and throughout the whole time, it was just me in the whole entire theater. And the movie that I was seeing was the new A24 film, Opus, that just came out this weekend. Now, I don't think that this is an indication of how good or bad that this movie was, but I do think that just not a lot of people really knew about it. And also I think with Death of a Unicorn coming out from A24 next week, that they kind of had to choose a little bit of what they were gonna push, and they chose that one because I've definitely seen more promotion and things for Death of a Unicorn than I have for Opus. And the film itself was ultimately just kind of okay. And the story is about a young writer and some other reporters who go to this remote kind of compound for this really well-renowned artist to listen to his brand new album. And essentially he's a cult leader or a part of a cult. And I'll start with what I really loved about this movie, which was Ayo Edebiri. She did fantastic. Her performance was really strong to me, and I feel like she should star in everything because she did really, really good, and she was the kind of like shining light of what this movie is. Secondly, it was shot really well. It looked great. I think scenery-wise was solid, and just the overall cinematography of it was pretty good. And then also what was surprising was how good the music was. It felt like something that I could listen to outside of watching this movie. Like, that's how good it was. I think what ultimately cripples the entire thing is the fact that the narrative is very empty, if I'm being honest. The cult aspect to it, it just didn't have any real like life to it. They were very generic as a cult. There wasn't anything special or dynamic to it to make their convictions actually mean anything as far as what they were doing in the movie. And that left our story feeling very purposeless, which just doesn't make for a good overall film. There wasn't strong motivations, which doesn't give a strong foundation for us to build a story that we care about on. And that's what really hinders this film. It doesn't give us anything to really care about or think deeply about at all. It's just what it is on the surface is what it is, and there's not much meaning to anything that happens. So yeah, I didn't love Opus. I really loved Ayo Edebiri in it. I really loved the music. I would say I liked it enough to where I didn't feel like I had a bad experience watching it, but I don't think it was the most well done film. If you've seen Opus or you decide to go see Opus, let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, follow me for more film content. Peace.